Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the back. Great cut there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Now the handoff. Running with purpose. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. The back's got it on a counter. A change of direction. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down. run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Makes a quick catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down, looking to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Here we go.
Sticking with the running game. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They finally corral him at the 1.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
So they get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. He's looking deep here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Gators churn out another 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made over the middle. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching it downfield. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Breaking free at the 35. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Stop short of the marker after just a short game.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And they get him down after the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They stop him, but it's a first down. And the Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get...
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense jumps on the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. This one is right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
9th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Missouri. They will claim the second-half lead. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And a catch made in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the
breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Ball handed to the running back. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the runner takes off to his right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And there's the handoff. Making people miss. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line. But they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gators are looking to keep this drive going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Always looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He has first down yardage at the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Hands off to the left. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back's got it again. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the option play here. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. A fumble return for 6. Look at that, a defensive touchdown, and suddenly they've taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
But the defense said to heck with it. We're going to take matters into our own hands with this late touchdown. And now the dynamic of this game is completely shifted.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Backed up with the one who's going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
3rd down just outside the end zone, looking to throw it again. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First and goal. They play this right to pretty much put the game on ice. And the call is a quarterback sneak. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They stop him right at the 24.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another present